There it is. There it is. And the answer is not me. Not me, Adam S. Congratulations on that first. Wait, what's going on? There we go. Welcome, Epic Nightmare and Adam S. Messenger. It's good to see you. Frostclaw, dude, your stream on Sunday, my Sunday, was so good. It was so good. For those of you who are unaware, our boy Frostclaw had a birthday recently, and he streamed for like the entire, of eternity. He never stopped streaming in all of time. Never stopped streaming. And he fought bosses. I think he got close. If I remember correctly, Frostclaw, you didn't quite get the last boss. Am I correct in that? I thought you had it for sure. But man, you had to have been so tired. So tired. I don't know how you did it. When I messaged you in the afternoon and I was tired, you're like, it's midnight. And then you went on for like another like 6, 7 hours, 8 hours. I don't know. What time did you stop? Your time. What time was it when you stopped? I was tired. Did you ever end up going back and beating that boss? Or have you just been resting since then? Because either way, I understand. Oh, you had to unlock them? No way. No way. I missed that part. That's probably what you were talking about. I did stay till the end, but I didn't catch all of what you were saying on Monster Hunter. I just saw that you were going to call it. But I did basically have your stream on for most of the entire day. And it was excellent. Good job. Let's all give Frostclaw a round of applause for having way more endurance than I do these days. There was a time where I thought I may be able to. You started at 11 p.m. and ended at 8 a.m. 9 hours. There was a time when I thought I may be able to do that. That is not anymore. That is not anymore. Maybe if I was doing it full time still. Sometimes I miss not doing streaming full time. That was a little fun little stint. That's when I met Epic Nightmare. That's when I met Frostclaw. That's when I met all of you, I think. That's when I was most successful as a streamer. Was when I streamed every day. He was tough. Yeah, it was super random. For long extended periods of time, that was the only way Epic was ever happy with me. Was when I just streamed every day. I'm kidding. Yeah, anyway. Great job, Frostclaw. Guys, I'm tired. Work is kicking my butt. It was tough to hit the start streaming button today. But again, keeping me honest, I was like, I gotta stream. Now is the time when I have to stream. So, yeah. I wanted to get a little bit of time in on Cyberpunk because I love this game and it's been a little while. I can't even talk. A little while since I've streamed it. And so I want to get a little progress. I'm probably not going to be on too late tonight just because, like I said, I'm super tired. I'm super tired. I'll be excited February 2. Me too. Me too. I'll be excited February 2 as well. I don't know why. Let's get into it. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Cyberpunk 2070. God, I always forget the disc. I truthfully do not know why. Oh, epic. I do not know. I hear the new Prince of Persia is really freaking good. I want to try it. But also, all I want to do is tabletop game. I'm going to be honest with you. That's all I ever want to do is tabletop game right now. That's part of the reason it was so hard for me to start streaming. Because really, I'm going to have to figure out a way to implement tabletop into my stream because it's what I love doing the most right now. I absolutely adore it. I'm so fascinated by it. I feel like it's... If you are a type of person who wants to own your physical media, video games is not the way to do it. Even if you buy the physical video game nowadays, you don't own it. With EULAs, you do not own the game. And 10 years from now, even though you own the disc, there's no promising that you will be able to stick that disc into your machine and play it because there's still a huge download you have to do in order to do it. So, in a day and age where modern video games, no matter what you pay for your physical disc, and coming to terms with the reality that you don't own your games anymore, regardless, I've really thank you for that subscription, Lucha Suture. I've really gravitated towards tabletop gaming because it's really the only type of gaming where you know you've owned the physical media. And I love it so much. I love it. And Lucha is most definitely the type of person that likes to subscribe. That is for sure. I gotta catch up with chat. But anyway, that's my little mini rant. That's not the main reason I love tabletopping. I love the dynamics of tabletopping more right now. What's up, Kid Olton? Running from your dreams. Suicide Squad. Does Suicide Squad drop on February 2nd? Epic Nightmare? The WWE... You guys... I was going on a rant and you guys just went off and I didn't catch any of it. It makes me sad I haven't been able to join the current gen. My hair looks good. Yeah, I got tired of the long hair and I had to cut it. For those of you who can grow out long hair, I commend you. I woke up on Friday and I was like, nope, no more. I'm done. And I went and got it cut and then I was just like, yeah, the woman is like, yeah, you've just got to be okay with awkward phases. And I'm like, I'm not okay with awkward phases. So, yes, that is one thing we can talk about actually now. Let me kind of get through this. Let me load in. So, wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about WWE or are we talking about Suicide Squad? I can't. Is it way too loud? I'm trying to get to. I'm done. What are we talking about? I don't know if we're talking about Suicide Squad or WWE. I truly don't know.
This is Kurt
Oh, okay. Since NDA is up, and also the way they dropped the NDA Frostclaw is just so weird. It's just so weird. All of a sudden, they have us like commit to this NDA that we're not allowed to talk about it. Also, Frostclaw, thank you for the access to Suicide Squad. I really appreciate it. But they're like, no, 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 no. Do not talk about your experience playing Suicide Squad. And so I played it and I do it tight-lipped. And in the weirdest way, on their Twitter account, X account, whatever, they're just like, yeah, go ahead and talk about it. Go ahead and talk about it in the weirdest way. Could you imagine being like actually signing legal documents and then just having a Twitch document and just being like a Twitch tweet saying, yeah, go ahead and talk about it. It's okay. Weird. So weird. Anyway, yes, we can now talk about Suicide Squad and the closed whatever we were doing. Yeah, so weird. My buddy actually got me to it. I'll just come out and say it. I was not a fan of Suicide Squad. Not even the story stuff. Very, very disappointed in Suicide Squad. I'm not trying to take away from anything from anybody who is looking forward to it. If the looter shooter thing is your thing, but I think you'll have fun with it. But for me, like, I had my fill very quick. Like, I do not like a game that is run over to this side of the map, kill X amount of enemies. Oh, did that? Okay, now run over to this side of the map and hold the flag for X amount of time. Oh, did that? Okay, now run back over to the other side of the map and kill all the waves that are gonna come at you. Like, no. Especially when it is a comic book game, and truthfully, the reality of each character is they're basically the same thing. They're heavy gunners, essentially. They're gunners. They shoot gun. King Shark didn't really feel any differently than Harley Quinn, and Harley Quinn didn't, like, they all were basically the same thing, which is just go run and shoot. They had different mechanics to get them from point A to point B on the map. But to me, it was really annoying because it's, again, essentially the same thing. But the way you get Harley Quinn over from one point of the map to the other is a different button combination than it is King Shark or anybody else. And so ultimately it's just aggravating because I'm just like, who am I playing and what am I trying to, how am I getting to the other side of the map? Because it's all essentially the same thing. Not surprised, says Epic. Was it sad that Suicide Squad is Kevin Conroy's? I would say yes, Adam. I was very disappointed that was Conroy's final. Yeah, I don't know if the more I watch, I get more disappointed. I was happy because he talks a lot in it. I mean, that's cool. They're all the same character. I mean, Harley's cool skin. It's just like a Fortnite skin. The game is essentially Fortnite, and everybody is reskinned to be their own thing, but they're all shooter people. But Harley didn't feel authentic to Harley to me like she would in an Arkham game, you know? Like, nothing about it felt authentic to the characters. It was just literally go and do the mundane task multiple times on the map and move on. And that's just not my thing. Like, I had some fun with Avengers. I genuinely liked Avengers because those characters actually felt like those characters. When I played Captain America in in Avengers, he felt different than Thor felt. They played differently. With Thor, I would throw his hammer and call it back. It was dynamically different from one player to the next. Suicide Squad literally feels the same each character you play. And that's a super bummer to me. Yeah, like they all just feel the same. Anyway, now that we can break NDA, now they're gonna be like, hey, they're gonna erase that tweet and they're gonna be like, sorry, nuh-uh, no talking. And then old Atticus is gonna get sued. Just watch. What a weird way to say, just go ahead and talk about it. Yep, not looking forward to that game. Anyway, enough bashing on it. I'm glad you are, Epic. I hope you have some fun with it, but it ain't for me. What is for me is Cyberpunk. Watch a playthrough for it. Let's do this. Where do I have to go? Wait a day for a call from Reed. Yeah, God, it's so disappointing. It should be good, man. I need a good Suicide Squad. Hey, I dropped off a little something at your place in Little China. Something to remember the mission by. Okay. Oh, she dropped me off a... Okay, hold on. I need to obviously advance time by like a day. Call me. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the cinematics and all that are top notch. I will say that.
Hey V, Recon's in our rear view now. Get yourself ready.
It's a highly polished
Sure.
cinematic.
See you there.
Highly polished cinematics that look gorgeous. Once I get into gameplay, I couldn't be less interested. But we gotta go 225 meters, 200 meters, 175 meters to figure out what's happening over here. Was it because it was gonna be all freaking always online?
Show some respect.
I like how they came out and they were like, they made it a point to say Wonder Woman wasn't going to be an online game. Like basically already apologizing for Suicide Squad, and Suicide Squad hasn't even come out yet. Just so you know, Wonder Woman is its own story game. It's not online. Oh, that's real competent for your game that is always online. That's coming out in a couple months.
Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average.
How'd someone like you end up here?
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit. Gape Earth
I haven't played
and
Gotham
this
Knights yet
unhappy
either.
wretch entomb, or change my form whence all
Guardians
my
of the Galaxy,
sorrows
what a
come.
pleasant
The
surprise
trees
that
were
game
planted in
is.
the
Seriously.
unfinished part, not wholly
Came out of
vegetative,
nowhere.
and heaved
They
her
announced
heart.
it and they were like,
Programming
surprise,
sounds
it's coming out in 3 months.
Ancient.
What
Bees.
can I get you?
And I'm like, okay, well, Avengers wasn't my favorite thing. We'll try it. Guardians of the Galaxy, one of my favorite games of that year. So good. That's how you do the games. That's how you do the games. I think it does have crossplay.
What you got in stock?
What a pleasant surprise.
This
Guardians
food
of
and
the
drink
Galaxy.
Dogtown's got to offer.
Now I just
huh?
want to play through Guardians of the Galaxy again. Go see Lady Death. What's her name? Lady Deathstrike. No, not Lady Deathstrike. Who am I thinking of? Guardians. I can't do anything right now. Of the Galaxy game, Lady Hellbender. Lady Hellbender. I just want to play Guardians of the Galaxy and go see Lady Hellbender again. Lady Hellbender is on par is on par with the Catwoman game over screen. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What am I supposed to do? Go to Alex's safe house. What am I supposed to do? Okay. I always thought it was showbiz. Oh, I didn't do it correctly?
Right place. NCPD, gang wars, not in Dogtown.
It's here.
Taxes, who the fuck needs them?
Oh. Alright. Let me in. I'm going to Alex's safe house. Okay. Very. Frostclaw. Very. Did you watch me play Guardians of the Galaxy? Did you see any Lady Hellbender?
Remember last time we had this convo?
I can't believe that game comes out February 2nd. I had no idea.
V, you're here. About time, too. We're nearly done
boy.
finalizing the plan.
Op not sitting well with you, Alex?
Reminds me of a few other stitches we handled. One in particular sticks out. Before NC, we worked in...
Lady Hellbender? Oh, let me show you. Oh, let me show you. Ah, yeah, let me show you. Let me show you. Hey, open up. Hey, open. Come on. Open image in new tab. There we go. All right. All right. Lady Hellbender. Lady Hellbender. Lady Hellbender. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Lady Hellbender. Man, she's so good. Man. What was I playing? What was I doing on stream again? Get off my screen. What was I doing? What were we doing again? Hi, welcome to Atticus's stream.
Op in Colombia.
Where was I?
Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging up ancient history.
Tell me.
What happened in Medellin? What was the op there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket.
What up, nerdy girl?
Cortex.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed
Madam
in the
Web
note
movie?
sheets. Anyway, we used stolen identities on that mission too. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's
Epic.
a long story.
I poo-pooed on Suicide Squad enough. I'm just gonna hold my tongue on Madam Web. I'll just say,
Hello,
enjoy
Earth
Madam
to
Web.
Vivi.
Hey.
Think we can spare 60 seconds? Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person of interest was one Luis Hernandez, arms trading heavyweight. We aim to plant our own SA in his organization. Alex had adopted the identity of an engineer from Hernandez's entourage. She was articulate.
How's your day,
She
nerdy
walks
girl?
in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to walk his Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. Kind of his MO.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together
The Dakota
Hernandez's
Johnson
dossier.
and Sydney Sweeney storyline.
Problem was, an important
It's a day.
detail
I hear
slipped
that.
through the
Every
cracks.
day's a day.
The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear. When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, Who's a good boy? Then, she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had 2 barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
Alex is awesome. What'd you do?
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Flack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight
So
to
much
this day,
language.
though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
Out of Madam Web? What memes are coming out on Madam Web? Oh yeah, Morbin time. Sony just needs to pack it in, man. They're really just in a time where superhero movies are already on the outs.
We parsed the intel from the shark.
Sony is just staying
solid
true to
foundation for the
their
mission we want.
awful content.
Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we
No, it's not even out yet,
righted
but
some
I'm not
wrongs of the
going to be
past.
seeing it
Fuck
out.
off, Reed. Give it a
I will
rest,
not
will
be
ya?
seeing Madam Web.
Nothing here's your fault.
I can tell you already.
Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back.
I still haven't
Yeah,
seen
Reed.
Morbius.
Mission details on this.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be
I
right.
have not seen
But so
any
am I.
Daredevil news. Is it that they're
Right.
shooting
Our
the
objective.
series over
Free
again?
show me from under Hanson's
that.
duress. Unfortunately, this ain't a
I
normal
know that they had it
restaurant.
basically shot. And now
Because-
they're like, nope. Let's
Well, she's
redo
been
it.
infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and President Myers.
We gotta get her out. We gotta save
Not about to
Songbird.
pretend I understand the tech whys and how. The important thing is, she doesn't get treatment. It'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives on a neural matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now.
I hope they
We
just
aim to
focus
seize
on
it.
I hope they just focus on quality instead
So
of
this
quantity.
neural
man.
matrix,
I really do.
how much do
Even
we
though
know?
I think the comic book genre
Experimental
is
tech
done.
nested in a
I think it
mainframe
was a
that
good
someone
time. We had
dragged
a
up
good
from
run.
deep
I'm
beneath
glad with the
Dogtown.
first 10
From a
years that
bunker,
we got,
to be exact.
and some of
Part
the
of
just
Project
standalone movies.
Cynosure, a joint U.S.
But
militech operation mounted
they're-
in a bid to counter Arasaka's soul
I should be
killer.
listening to this.
The Matrix
the new
itself
thing
is a functional container. It houses
video
an
games
AI from beyond
and
the black
toys.
wall. And its design lets the user deploy
That's the new
AI
comics.
for a
That's the new
specific
direction.
purpose.
That's the new
In our
thing.
case, to fix you in Songbird.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hanson to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hanson hired the French duo
Oh, yeah, I
because
did
they
know
worked for Militech years back.
Karen and Foggy are
They know
back.
its security
Yeah, I did
protocols
hear
inside
that.
out.
That's
Also, they're
awesome.
selling Hansen
They were
access
great.
codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the Matrix from the Cynosure mainframe.
Yeah, I know they're
Hansen's gunning for
redoing a
data
lot of
from
it.
what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Let's get them out. Twins? Who are they exactly?
American Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep, Songbird put together full profiles for both. Super short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep.
I don't think
That is
no,
till
I
they
did
learn the
watch
pays
season
better
3.
on the dark side.
I buy that.
Did watch season
Sure didn't hide their love of
I
Eddie's.
haven't seen season 2 of Jessica.
Gonna miss that next paycheck because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them
'cause I
before they
love
reach
season 1 of
Hansen.
Jessica Jones.
So we kidnap them. How we want to do this?
They're driving a rental while in NC, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hanson at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are
That's
tuned
about
already.
where I dropped off too. Oh, I didn't watch anything after season 1 of Iron Fist. Iron Fist was a catastrophe.
And your role in all this, Reed?
Iron Fist
I'm
was
drawing
so
up your
bad.
exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us
Maybe I
to the
didn't
final
see
stage, right? Meeting with Hansen?
Daredevil, now that I'm thinking
Right.
about it.
Where you'll sell him the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking
Probably
your
go back
medicine
and take a
cabinet.
look. I want to say I've seen season 3 of Daredevil.
One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the
All
codes
I
when
know is
needed.
Iron Fist
Hansen's
is a
likely to
mess.
keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird. Once the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Hansen and his goons. Aim to handle them on your own?
Can do a lot more than play dress up, thank you. Plus,
Luke Cage
element of
season
total
1 was
surprise
great.
in my corner. Still,
I
sweet
love
worry.
Luke Cage season 1 is super underappreciated in my opinion. Like
Sounds like
that
flatlining Hansen
season
set in
of
stone.
television
Order
was
came directly from Myers.
so well done.
Confirmed at the state. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird.
Right?
We have to
I've got
rescue
to
him.
agree with that.
Myers
Adam.
told you as much yourself.
It's
All
so
clear?
bad.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask.
Tell me again, what's
First
first?
step. What was it
I've got to
again?
listen now.
Securing a trace on the Netrunner's car. This bit's on you. Alex will expand on that in a minute.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
Trace
we'll
on
make
the
sure
car.
personality data and imprints are airtight.
Okay. What's overall goal again?
Main goal. Want to make sure I'm clear.
It's bringing Songbird free from Hansen's iron grip.
Hell yeah.
And seizing
Gotta get
tech
that-
that's gonna save
that
your
tracker
lives.
on the vehicle.
You and Alex enter the stadium as Hansen's visiting Netrunners. Disguises are key to the op.
Oh, we saw them in the. We saw the twins in the. How much does Myers know? What'd you tell her?
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized
Yeah, and
downing
it
of
was
Space Force
so-
One.
Is that
Well
all?
done to culture. Like,
All for now.
oh man.
Things couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Johnny's been in the DLC. Yep. The DLC's been
So,
great.
time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
All right.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly,
Yeah,
Still
Johnny's been
wondering
in a
why
little
neither
bit
of us
actually,
went back
more
to
than I
DC.
expected.
not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. Addressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for something, like the downing of Space Force One. Probably makes us a sad fucking pair of hypocrites.
I don't know that I made it through all of Defenders.
Intercepting
now
the
that I'm thinking
runners.
about it.
How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics specializes in rare models. Karen has tracking stations around the city. Gain access to those, we find the car easy.
Heck yeah, let's do this.
There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Did I beat Panther? Hawkeye. I beat on Marvel's Avengers. I beat Panther. Wait.
V.
Are you just saying Marvel characters? Bishop. Bishop, the X-Men? I'm confused. How do these tracking stations?
Stations. How do they work
Beat
exactly?
Black Panther.
They ping vehicle
Avengers.
IDs across the network, monitor location, tire
I beat
pressure, all
Hawkeye.
that.
He was part of the main story.
Hack them, and it'll be open season on the runners.
Panther was DLC.
Find it hard to believe taking one station will be enough. Rental agencies got rare rides to protect.
See if I can find more info. If the one's not enough,
I was the
we'll
same boat.
improvise.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll pop the locks on the doors, let you take complete control from the trunk.
You know, Kabuki's tech wizards sell similar stuff under the counter.
I feel that they just
Would
need to
never
focus
call it
on X-Men
reliable.
Full Force. Like,
Well, Fed tech wizards are just more skilled than Kabukis.
bow
better
out
be.
of K.
When you think you're nearest
given
station,
everything
scan
going
your
on,
surroundings.
and just focus on X-Men.
They're not
and
concealed.
Fantastic
Shouldn't be
Four.
tough to spot.
You can make some
Get
just
right
great
on it.
X-Men stories. There's some great X-Men stuff that they could tell. Go away from Avengers. You've done your Avengers. Just focus on X-Men. And give X-Men the type of focus that you gave the first 10 years. Focusing on Avengers. For Fantastic Four, at least. But I don't know if they're going to get that far, Frostclaw. I truly think the era of comic book movies is coming to an end. I don't know that we're going to get it. I mean, we don't have a single MCU movie coming out this year. You have Deadpool coming out, but that's hardly a Marvel, and it's not an MCU movie, despite what they say. We don't have a single MCU movie. I think our era of comic book movies is done. Yeah, I think it's done. And it's fine. Like, we had a good 10-year run. We really did. And I never thought as a kid we would get even that. But I think the theater trend is shifting again. In the 70s, it was gritty cop movies. In the 80s, it was, you know, Reagan-era action film star. The 90s had its own social commentary. 2000s, you know, like, I think we're moving into a new era of of theater trends, and I don't think it's going to be... In the 2010s, it was comic movies, you know? And I think that's coming to an end. I think audiences have had their fill, and studios are losing touch. I think it's going to be another psych out, Frostclaw, like everything else has been in this multiverse year, where nothing really actually pans out, and every time they say here goes the multiverse, it's just like, no, never mind. Oh, here come the X-Men. Oh, no, never mind. Not really. Here's Professor X. Oh, not really, though. Oh, here's Beast. But no, not really, though. Spoiler. Miss Marvel, I guess. Yeah, I think comic movies are done. I think the new thing is going to be video game movies and toys.
First, good news.
No, like,
I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware. You'll see what I mean in a minute.
Oh, shoot. I have so many relic points. I need to look. What do you want me to do? Which is a bummer, because Marvel's is legit better than it got recognition for. The Marvels was far from the worst MCU movie. There were other MCU movies that were far worse than Marvel's. Marvel's was perfectly fine and fun. And it had a dynamic between the three, and Kamala was fantastic, and their switching back and forth was really well done. There were a couple things I wasn't a fan of, but for overall, that was an incredibly fun movie, far from the worst MCU movie, and it got poo-pooed on. And it's a bummer, because studios were saying for the longest time, no, we're not doing a female-led comic book movie, and they finally took the plunge, and it bombed, and that sucks, because now they're not going to take a risk like that ever again. And that sucks, because it's way better than it got credit for. Oh yeah, I was looking at my leveling. Okay, so we've got that. Oh shoot. I guess I'm getting Jailbreak. Unlocks new abilities for the cyber armware. Okay. I guess I could refund it, but I want it. Let's get spatial mapping. Okay. Well, that's fine. Like, I'm totally fine with just having random movies. Like I said, we had our 10 years of epic, sprawling, single-led story, or leading up to a single event, and that was great. We don't have to have that again. We can have just single stories, and that's for basically what entire Phase 4 and 5 has been, and that's fine. Some are way better than others. Yeah, She-Hulk ended up being a disappointment. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they just focused on quantity over quality. And like I said, I think the age of comic book movies, the age of comic book movies is coming to an end. I still think Superman will make gangbusters because it's Superman. Superman will do well. But I think overall, comic book movies are done for. Oh, shoot. Did I want ice pick? I did want ice pick, so it's okay. Okay. Okay.
Don't worry.
We are getting another
Completely
Batman.
painless.
Relic upgraded. How'd you manage it? No easy feat, I'd guess, tweaking tech that advanced.
Let's say I've had extra time on my hands.
You're getting
More
old,
than I
Frostclaw.
expected.
Don't worry.
That's just apathy setting in.
First
That's his
good
old
news, you
age,
said?
sir.
So there's a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely.
Now you're a year older.
Okay, need to Delta.
Now
Let's
nothing
see you
gives
soon.
you the same joy as it used to. What did I do? I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. Psych! I ain't stuck. You stuck. Possibly. I just think the trend is over. Like I said, there's about a new theater-going trend every 10 years. And I think comic book movies was the trend for the 2010s. And that is done. Part of me says I hope I'm wrong, but another part of me says we had our fun in the sun with comic movies. I'm not saying we won't get comic book movies anymore, but it's not going to be what it was. Godzilla Minus One is great. It definitely will, and it will remind you of what you love about movies and what captivated you as a child. It reminded me of a classic Spielberg movie. It didn't make my top 10 though. That tells you how good movies were. There were incredible films. I saw, Adam, dude. Adam, I saw American Fiction, sir. And one of the absolute best films of 2023. Hands down. Had I made my list, because I made my list like a week ago, had I made my list after this weekend, American Fiction would have been in top 5. It's so good, dude. So I'll give you guys my top 5 now, if you guys want. You want me to list off my top 5 to you? American Fiction is pushed one out. there is no podcast happening. So I went ahead and just posted them on my socials. So given that there's no podcast happening, I'll give you my top 11 now that American Fiction has snuck in. So now number 11 is how to blow up a pipeline. That was an incredible heist movie at its core, and just brought it into captivating subject matter. And I do have Insta. It's Atticus582. Number 10 is Talk to Me. Very fresh in the horror genre. Oh, so good. Great, man, just what a cool idea. Number 9 is a documentary called Just 1 Mile. I don't think it's overly super finely crafted or anything, but the subject matter is just, I think you started following me. I'll follow you back. Just 1 Mile, a documentary. You can find it on Amazon. Number 8 is, you watched Just 1 Mile, Frostclaw? Yeah, dude, so good. So good. I'm glad you watched that. More people need to watch Just 1 Mile. So inspiring too, man. So inspiring. Anything is possible if you just have the right mindset. Chad is a testament to that, man. I'm pretty, I don't want to say anything. I want people to watch it. Number 8. Oh, Talk to Me. Oh yeah, Talk to Me is fantastic. Talk to Me is fantastic. Watch Just 1 Mile though. I'm gonna pause there. I'll do more later. You want to know more? Stick around. Stick around. How is, and I want to ask you, Adam, how is the workout regimen coming along? You still sticking to it, sir? You need some words of encouragement? How did I get too good at streaming this game? As I honk the horn. Oh, at this streaming game. Yeah. Nope. You want more? You stay here. You don't go. Access the tracking system. Okay, I got it. Go to tarot card collection. I didn't even know I was collecting tarot cards. Guess so. Guess so. Access the tracking station. Yeah, give yourself a day off. That's totally yes. Do about 1.5 miles on the treadmill and 1.5 miles on the bike. I was pushing 2 to 3 miles on the treadmill, but still having trouble with my left knee. You're doing great, man. I ain't buff. I don't know what you're talking about, Frostclaw. I ain't buff. Shoot! Shoot! I failed that. I need to meet Songbird between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Dude, I failed that. Didn't I? Shoot, I better get over there. Sorry, tracking system. I'm late to meet Songbird. I didn't know I was on a time limit. Cripes. The streaming doesn't give me justice. The camera adds 10 pounds, sir. Alright. I gotta get... I'm late. Do I fail? It's past 1 a.m. I'm sorry. Oh. I bet I failed. And I didn't even answer Mr. Hand. If you'd be so kind as to take some time out of your busy schedule, there's a job your client's... No, Mr. Hands. I'm late to meet Songbird. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I think that's a good idea. God, I wish I wouldn't have done this. Shoot. But I appreciate that, Frostclaw. I do pride myself on keeping a regular workout schedule and, you know, keeping diet in control. Hey! I bet this isn't gonna unwind. It's already 2:38 a.m. Shoot! I bet this isn't happening. I bet it ain't happening. I wonder if I can just advance time to another day and just come back tomorrow and do it. Yeah, I see. Oh wait, hold on. Can I just sit here though? Let's wait. Awesome, man. If you need any encouragement, need any ideas, need any advice, hit me up,
Here we
man.
are.
Hit me up.
You and me, face to face.
Sure we're alone? Wouldn't want any unpleasant surprises.
No surprises. Except maybe you're already one of us. Don't trust a soul.
You could work out. You could do workouts at home.
This spot
Frostclaw until
didn't
you
pick
find
it at random,
something.
I guess.
Guessed right. Wanted to show you something. Means a lot to me. Could help put some things in perspective. And it means I trust you.
Okay.
Come over here.
All right. Going over here. Absolutely. Oh, and now that we are amigos on the Insta,
So what's so special about this place?
I think I'm gonna start posting my
Live just 2
actual
blocks
like
off.
workout
While
regimen.
I was
So
here in NC
keep a lookout on my stories, Frostclaw.
Locals come here after sunset. Fire up grills, crack open beers, talk about nothing in particular. I'd swing by here come evening sometimes. All of it, every inch is special.
Is this our safe home?
Reminds me of Brooklyn. Actually from there.
Wouldn't mind hearing about it. Brooklyn.
Got this memory. It was the night before I raided a Militech data fort. I'm sitting out on my fire escape. Just lit a J. Down on the street,
What's
I
that?
see a party starting.
What's a J?
There's playful
I don't know.
screams and laughter. Someone's blasting funk on their stoop. I hear Willie too. Sells the best scout dogs around. He's shit-talking one of his tunes. And there's bonfire smoke in the air. Safe. Familiar.
Were they celebrating something?
Yeah. A Thursday.
Know how you feel. Wasn't anything like Brooklyn, my home, but
Oh,
Got a
that's
memory you
good one,
cherish?
Frostclaw.
never gets this peaceful where I'm from. Just know that wherever I am in the world, I feel like I'm walking
Nope,
Haywood
never
streets.
a J for me. I did not inhale.
Yearning to go back.
Can't rewind the clock, V. By the time you realize you missed something, it's usually too late.
I'm sorry.
Suppose we should get back to the here and now.
Songbird, need you to be straight with me.
I helped Hansen spring the trap on Myers. Maya did the deal in exchange for the neural matrix. I downed the plane, deliver Myers, yes. But blast her out of the sky, then hunt her down? Wasn't what we agreed.
You betrayed her.
Not just her.
Yeah, I've seen her on the
Nothing
cover.
went according to plan.
I think it.
What a fucking mess.
That's Judith, dude. That's Judith. I'm pretty sure that's Judith, man. From the main game. Phantom, Liberty, and Judith is one of the best characters in all of gaming, in my opinion. She's so good. Cover character. I'm pretty sure it is Judith. Oh, it's a female V. Duh. It's me. It's me, Frostclaw. That's me. I'm the cover artist. That's V. Here, look. Look. Do you want to see the cover art, the cover character from Phantom Liberty? That's her. That's her. That's her. That me. Look at me in my suit. Look at me in my suit. So classy. Oh, have you played this, Frostclaw? Well, the cover art, the person on the cover of the original game is just the male version V. I just looked it up online and they were saying it's female V. And if it's female V, that's kind of who I created. Not kind of, that's exactly who I created.
Sent Myers' entire flight crew to an early grave.
Oh,
Myers herself
interesting.
Too, almost.
Interesting.
Ground the plane. That
Well,
was the
stay
plan.
tuned, Frostclaw.
Didn't expect he'd blow it to shit. Not much of an excuse, I know.
So what was your plan?
For you to rescue Myers while I secured the AI Matrix, and for us to run, all before Kirk caught on. Now Hansen's changed the terms of our deal.
Cyberpunk is
They'll make him
such a
answer for the
badass
attack.
genre.
He knows that, so he's covering his ass. The one thing he doesn't know is what's on the Cynosure mainframe. He's hoping it's data he can use as leverage against the NUS. Says that's my ticket to freedom, but as soon as he gets his hands on it,
Songbird's
dead.
got a ticket
I
to
just know it.
ride. Songbird's got a ticket to ride. Songbird's got a ticket to ride.
I fucked everything
She
up,
don't
I know,
care.
but I had no choice.
Still don't understand why. Wasn't any other way, honestly.
I have a beautiful singing voice.
Wouldn't have
guys.
resorted to this if there was. For Myers, the NUSA, I'm just another weapon in their arsenal. Tool for reaching beyond the Black Wall. And weapons and tools, they don't get to make decisions or choose to
Laura
retire.
is her name, huh? I could sit this. I'm gonna be sympathetic here.
Sounds painfully familiar. Think I know how you feel.
I doubt anyone understands this feeling as well as you do, V. You're the only one I can trust with this. Only question is, after everything you just heard, you feel the same way about me?
Been wanting to ask, actually. What happens exactly, when you reach past the Black Wall?
This soundtrack right now, this score.
Know the feeling when you try to remember the address of a place you lived half your life, but it just turns
Have
out
you played the core game, Frostclaw?
blank?
Mean losing your memory?
A snowflake lands on my glove. I can calculate its unique fractal
You should
structure.
definitely play Cyberpunk, Frostlaw.
But what did my
I
mom's
think you
voice
would
sound
really
like?
it. I really do.
Sometimes I lose control. Or get the sense I'm surrendering to someone else. But it feels horrible.
Man, I'll tune in for you to watch. I'll tune in to
Delta
watch you
2.
play
The Chimera.
the core game.
Like a living nightmare.
Yeah. More and more, I get the sense someone's standing behind me. But there's never anyone there.
You could just
Why not just go home?
My home burned down when I was forced to trade warm Brooklyn brick for
Makes
sterile
sense,
Washington.
Frostclaw. That makes sense.
I have nowhere to go back to.
Don't trust Reed? Guy wants to save your life.
He saved me once already. Word of a boss shit on Militech crossed his desk, so he knocked on a 19-year-old girl's door with an offer she couldn't refuse.
I did get those good
Join and
deals.
serve or
I did get
become
those
a
good
Netwatch trophy.
deals.
That girl died that day. The person in front of you is what was born from that death. Of course, Reed, he died too. Just more recently. 7 years ago. The NUS issued his death sentence, yet he serves the country to this day, clinging to something that's lost all meaning to me.
I get the feeling this is the first time you've been honest with me.
Yeah, with you and myself. I need to get away. From Kurt, the NUSA, Reed, from everything.
The video game, Baldur's Gate 3?
Speaking of, out of everybody out there, you saw Hanson as a
tabletop
trusty
version.
ally. Seriously?
Baldur's Gate 3 is my number 2
I
favorite
needed
game of
someone who
last
could
year.
turn me from
Frostlaw.
Myers Grip.
Number 2.
I knew him from my time in Night City when I was posted here.
It is a
Took a
fantastic
steep
game.
risk, all right. And a plain gonk one at that.
That's why I enlisted you too.
Like, it's probably the game I've played most. No, I haven't finished it.
Night
But like,
City's just a
Alan
pit
Wake
stop
came
along
in
your
and like
escape route.
just kind of
That was
knocked me
always the
off my
plan,
feet.
wasn't it?
But
Yeah.
up until
It's just-
Baldur's Gate, I mean, up
things
until
got
Alan
complicated.
Wake kind of
Messy. Certainly didn't expect my old
smacked me
agency tunes
with
to
its
get involved,
greatness.
or to find
Baldur's
myself
Gate was
caged
my
by
game of
Kurt.
the year. I don't know if I'm gonna play Power World. now
I'm
that
fleeing
you're on.
you.
Have you played it? Is
Gotta
it?
get out.
Pokemon's
to
never
do
been
that,
my
I
thing, and I
need
know
you.
it's like a new gritty
you.
version of Power World
You know how it is.
Pokemon, but like, I don't know.
How am I to know this isn't an elaborate con? Be nice to have some kind of guarantee.
Guns and like being in.
I can't
Maybe
give
I'll,
you one.
maybe
Sorry.
I'll look into it.
But I've shown you my trust.
It's
I mean,
taking. It's
You're free to sell me out to Reed,
it's taking
right?
everybody by
Or
storm.
trust me
that's
enough
for
to
sure.
save us both. No guarantee for either of us. Fair deal, I
Computer
say.
Frostclaw. Baldur's Gate I
Okay.
played on computer.
Say
I'm
I
playing
believe
on
you.
computer.
What's the next step?
That's how
We
I
go
like to play
through
those
the
top-down
mission,
isometric
grab the
games
neural matrix.
on
While
computer.
Reed and Alex grapple with Hanson, we make
But I
our
hear
getaway.
the console version is great. Yes, the Xbox version is delayed. Was I don't know if it still is.
You helped me skip town. I already cut a deal with the Black Clinic far,
But I hear
far
the
from Night
the
City.
PS5 version can
There,
very very
the
well.
Rippers can access the Matrix and use an algorithm to create a prototype of
I
our
just like
cure.
using a mouse and keyboard
need
for
me
top-down
present to run their
isometric games
tests.
like that, like
The
Diablo.
moment they're finished, I'll send word.
And there's so many things
that's it.
to
Everything.
hotkey that I just don't understand
Like a
how
weight
it
off my
works
shoulders,
on a
honestly.
controller.
Now I have to ask. You're in this because you understand me? Or because I promised to save your life?
Well, okay.
I understand you, believe you, know what it's like to fight for your life. Every minute of it.
I don't trust her.
Gives you a new perspective, doesn't it?
It's a little hard to fight through over the game.
Guess that's all. I
Okay,
suppose you
how's
should
that?
call Reed. Let him know all set for the meet with Hanson.
How's that? How's that? How is that? How's that? How's that? How's that? Oh, I bet I've been echoing too. Or gameplay's been echoing. I bet you gameplay's been echoing. Call read. Reed, I gotta call you.
Read status report.
Somi contacted me. Got news.
Let me hear it.
Well, first off, we've been greenlit. Our VIP's ready to be served.
Music to my ears. What else?
Songbird opened up a bit. Better sitch. It's looking bad. Real bad. This tech's her only shot.
I hear you.
I need to get that.
All the more reason to focus on the mission in front of us. Get our hands on that cure.
But Reed, what Somi spilled, we really need to talk.
I know, but later. Not a topic for the Hollow. We need that car tracking, so get to work. We'll go from there. Once you get the encryption key from this system, let me know immediately.
They're gonna see me, aren't they? I don't know if they're my enemies or not. Are you my enemies? I don't think they're my enemies.
Holy shit.
Oh shoot, you're my enemies! Go away! No, 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 no! Alright. Now this has gotta happen. You guys gave me no choice. And it's this. Oh, you guys will never get to it. Oh, you guys found me. Sir? Alright, I guess I better take out my plan. You guys just shouldn't have. See? All I wanted to do was get over here. I've read like the actual like movie book, the novelizations of the movie, or like side books. Because I have not read the novelizations of the movie, but I have read like the Thrawn trilogy. That was really good. No. Come here, motorcycle. Oh, nope. I need you. Oh, that guy's tough. See you later. Oh, the Thrawn trilogy was great. It was the old school, not the new Thrawn trilogy, but like the extended universe stuff. Yeah, very good. All right, now we're going back to this place. Yep, Luke's in them. So it's basically They were written before the new trilogy came out, so it's a totally different direction for Leia, Han, Luke. Here, let me show you what they're called. So if you want post Return of the Jedi stories that are superior to the movies that they released, I recommend Heir to the Empire. Nope, Timothy Zahn wrote these. Heir to the Empire. And then Dark Force Rising is the one after Heir to the Empire. And then The Last Command is the last of that trilogy. All leaps and bounds superior to the new trilogy that we got. Those were really good. They're no longer canon though, because Disney bought it and did their own thing. But they're so much better. Whoa, almost got hit. Yeah, check out Heir to the Empire first if you're interested. It's too loud. You gotta turn your music off, B. It'll alert everybody. Where do you want me to go? Access the tracking station transceiver. Have a good night, Frostclaw. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. Appreciate you. Found it. Oh yeah, here. Since you're leaving, let me get the other movies on my list. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So, number 8, John Wick 4. John Wick 4, number 8. Number 7, Past Lives. That movie hit me. Number 6, The Holdovers. Number 5, Dream Scenario, I believe. Or do I want to put American Fiction at number 5? Man, any given day these can change, but I'm going to say number 5 is Dream Scenario. Number 4 is American Fiction. And those could be flipped very well. I'm just going over my final top 10. So, number 8 was John Wick. Number 7 was Past Lives. Number 6 is The Holdovers. And then these two, honestly, they can be flipped. But I'm saying number 5, Dream Scenario. Number 4, American Fiction. Number 3, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 2, Poor Things. And number 1, Anatomy of a Fall. Those are my top 10 movies, top 11 movies of 2023. All phenomenal.
Great.
And I couldn't honestly put Godzilla -1 above those. And Godzilla -1 is
You
fantastic.
got a problem, Alex. Gonna take more than breaching one station to recreate the encryption key.
Fuck. Give me a sec. Okay, got another station for you to try.
All right, we're moving along. Let me try
Hold
it
on,
remotely.
let me ping the station remotely. Try to save us some time.
Clever.
No response.
Think standing around's gonna help?
It might.
All right.
Let's get to it.
Good luck out there. And raise Reed soon as you grab that encryption key.
Where's the next one? 850 miles away? Shoot.
Contract. You can't just turn your back on him.
But circumstances have changed.
Come on, motorcycle. Have a good night, Frostclaw. I'm about done. I think I'm gonna go get this second encryption key and call it a night, truth be told. I'll play for about 10 minutes, we'll see. Truthfully, I just want a tabletop game. I have fallen back in love with tabletop gaming, guys. And I think even more so than video gaming at this stage of my life. Like, I love tabletop gaming. Yeah, but no, I've been doing a tabletop day. I go do actually 3 times a week, Adam. So intermix between the times when I go play with other people, I just play kind of nightly a solo game. I've been playing a lot of Marvel Champions. But on Wednesdays I go play, on Mondays I go play Blood on the Clock Tower. It's not really a tabletop game, but it's a community game. It's kind of like Werewolf. Wednesdays I go to board game night, and then Saturdays my friends come over and we do a smaller, like 3-4 person board game for about 3-4 hours. So about three days out of the week I'm getting together with people to play board games or community games. And I adore it. Just having fun playing with myself at the table. As I do. I used to get yelled at for doing that. Not no more. I'm an adult. What is this? That's too scary. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That man doesn't like me. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I need to get up on this roof. Come on, V. Come on, V. All right. I can't jump that anyway. All right. Ah, shoot. There's got to be another way. Ah, shoot. Bye-bye, sir. You see that?
looking for something? Won't find
I'm
it
looking
here.
for this.
Nothing to find.
Hey, that your mom? She doing all right?
Uh-huh. She's fine.
You sure about that? Dunno, maybe you ought to tell someone.
Nah, she just came down from 2 days of BDing. She'll wake up soon, snarf a scop dog, and cry about having a headache. She always does that.
Kieran Exotics. I work for him. Need to fix our transceiver.
Whatever.
Parked.
Wait, what?
It ain't working? Jesus. You want a hint? I can
Yes.
tell you how to fix it if you really want to fix it.
Please.
Old people need help with this stuff sometimes.
That's true.
So, yeah, turn it off first, then turn it back on. You know, I can tell you where to look for the on button for 1,000 ads. Interested?
How much do I have? Oh, hell yeah. 170,000 is what I have? You got a deal, kid.
Okay. Eddies are all yours.
Nova. Done.
Right? Oh, hell yeah. Money well spent.
So, Switch. Where is it?
I don't know exactly. Around here. Telling you where to look, not where to find it. Just like I said.
Give me my money back, kid.
We'll play hot and cold. If you're close or far, we'll holler hot or cold. Let's start playing. You'll get it.
Ah.
Warmer! Getting hot! Colder! Warmer! Nuh-uh. Ice cold!
Kid?
Colder! Ice cold!
Alright, so over here.
Warmer!
How about over here?
Warmer! Getting hot!
What am I looking for, kid? Oh.
Warmer! Getting hot!
What the
Okay.
fuck? My BD! No! And the best fucking bit, too! Jackass power grid? Woohoo! Yeah! We're back on, baby!
You got two surefire fixes. Hard reboot or hard kick.
I don't know if that was worth
Yo,
$1,000.
yo, yo! Don't even think about flatlining here. I ain't gonna touch a corpse.
This gotta be what having a fucking stroke feels like.
Perfect, Johnny. Thanks.
Wasn't on purpose. Just gotta pick up the pace. Clock's ticking.
I'm doing what I can.
Alright. Give me the trend receiver data. Wait a few hours for Reed to call. Okay. Encryption key received. Nice work. I'll get start on tracking Aurora. Oh, speak of the devil. As soon as they're near Dogtown, we'll know. We're in business. Signal for the tracker is live. Need a couple hours. Call you soon. Okay. I can do that. Until then... Ah! I'm going over here to my motorcycle. Here we go. Save game. Select. Are you sure you want to overwrite? Yes. 123.24. 9:15. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, y'all. Made a little progress tonight. Had a blast, actually. I had fun hanging out, chatting with you, talking. It was fun. Pow World. Pow World. But we're still... Who's me? Who's me? Oh, come on, y'all. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. What is going on? What am I doing, y'all? Cyberpunk's this week. It's been a week. It's been a day, Nerdy Girl. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. It's been... I'm tired. I need a rest. We did all the top movies and made some progress. Yeah, and then we talked about some video games and some movies. It was a good night. It was a good night. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out and chilling with me. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. Until next time, be good. Oh no, tomorrow's next time. Walking Dead Wednesday. Walking Dead Wednesday. Tune in. Chapter 4. See you then.